Hi everyone, Sarah here. I am back for my second video with die cuts and more and the Stampoholic tool. This week I am using my Stampoholic Nano, the smaller one. I actually really enjoy this because it doesn't take up as much space on my desk. So it works really good if you're working on card fronts or just smaller stamped images. Both of them are still really awesome to have. But this one is super handy if you do not have the space to use the bigger one. Actually, I will show you the two side by side or on top of each other here so that you can see there is the difference between the two of them. So just like less space also for opening and using the lid. They do magnetize together. Alright, so this week I wanted to share with you a couple of tips on using your stamped images that come with die cuts. So I have some of these My Favorite Things stamp sets that the die cuts that they used to make were the solid die cuts. So they do now, any of the new ones that they're making are the open die cuts like this, which I also will show you a tip on for these, but these are the harder ones because you can't go ahead, stamp your images, color them, and then cut them out because you can't see when you're going to place this on your stamped image. You can't really see where your image is to make sure that you've got it placed properly. So I have a workaround for you for these. I've got everything already started here. So what I've done, I've made myself some templates that I am actually going to store in my storage pockets with my stamps and dies. Okay, so I'll start off with this one. What I've done is to use my heavy cardstock that I use to make my cards, and I cut out one of the die sets. So this one, I didn't even cut them apart. These two come together. And I just placed them in my die machine and cut them out. And then I also went ahead and cut them out of my Copic coloring paper that I use. And I just stamped out a whole bunch. And of course, I do them close together so that I'm not, you know, using up all my paper when I'm die cutting. But for this one, I left some room around it. So these are the pieces that I already cut out. And what you want to do is, first you're going to take out your stamp set. And you're going to use this template to place your stamps. So, I'm going to put them straight down in there. And you just want to wiggle them around and they'll fit perfectly in. Okay, so you get your stamp in there and just wiggle it until you see it in the right spot. You want to leave the right amount of space around each of them. And then you just close your lid and there's your stamp. And then you're going to take your pieces that you cut with your good paper. You can use your good paper for this too, but I like to cut mine close together so that I don't waste a lot of it. And then you just place your die cuts in there. Sorry, I hope I wasn't off frame. And then I'm going to ink up my stamps. And just bring them right over. Do it again. These are brand new. I have not stamped them yet, so there we go. And then just clean up your stamp, or if you want to, you can pop these out and take another one. And keep stamping away. So you can do multiples or you can just do one or two. There we go. Clean it up with my stamp chamois here. And you get your perfectly stamped images inside of your die cuts. All right, works really well with these little ones here in this other set because it has a lot of little pieces, these little shoes, perfume bottles, cupcakes, and goodies. So I have these all stamped out, or die cut out, sorry, on the sheet. Take these ones off. And again, we're just going to take our stamp set. You can do this lamppost while we're here too. Place it inside of your die cut. And again, just wiggle it around until you see that it's in the right spot. Got a little purse here. These cute little perfume bottles. This one is a little tray to put your goodies on. Some shoes. And then this little cake. So once you have them all in the spot that you want them in, they're sticky. You know what? I'm just gonna pick these ones up first, and then I will come back for these two. There you go, pick them up. And then I have these ones all die cut up here. So we're just gonna find the right ones that fit in each of these. And you'll see on those die cuts also that I did not even cut these apart. I kept them together because they are smaller pieces. It's just a little easier. Hold that down so that, flatten it out. Easier that you don't lose them. You can keep them stuck together. Okay, then I just need my shoes and my purse here. Okay, so we have them all in their little homes. Put that one up there. Then we're just going to ink up our images. Bring them over and press them down. Ink these ones up again. There we go. Some beautiful stamped images in your die cuts ready to go. Alright, so I am going to color up some of these images and I'll be back to show you my finished cards. Okay, so just quickly before I show you my finished cards, there was one other technique I was going to show you with these open dies. So with these ones, most of the time, or most of us, I know I have always done it this way, is I cut them apart with my pliers, put them on my magnetic sheets, and then I will just use them to cut out one image at a time after I've colored it up. So this is a fast and easy way if you know you're going to use all of your dies or your stamps eventually from your set. You're just going to take your dies, place them cutting edge down onto a piece of paper in your Stampoholic tool, and you're going to take your stamps, and just one at a time you want to place your stamp inside of the die cut. And this one literally fits like a glove in there. So you're just going to wiggle it a tiny bit so you feel that it pop right in. And you can do this for all of the stamps in the set, or you can just do it for a couple of the stamps. It works any of these ways. But it's just an easier way to leave all these dies together so that you're not going to lose the little dies. Oh, I keep hitting him. Alright, so once you have them all sitting on the metal die, you just press gently. You're going to pull off your piece of paper, and then you're also just going to take your die off. So again, it stays all one piece. So then I'm going to flip that over. Use my piece of paper here, and I'm going to ink up my stamp. And then I'm just going to bring it over and stamp it down. Just going to do it one more time for some nice clear lines. There we go. I'm just going to clean up my mess over here. So then you have all your images perfectly stamped. You can color them up, and then you would just put your dies on top and run it through the die cut machine. So I do have one already colored here that I can show you. Bring in my big kick, and there is my images all stamped out on my Stampoholic and colored in. So then I'm just going to shimmy my dies around until they are in the right spot, and then we will run them through. And there you have it, your little die cut images, and you did all of them at the same time. You're ready to go ahead and put these on a card. Okay, so here are my super cute finished cards. I turned both of them into shaker cards using some MFT frame dies and just some paper from my stash. This is a new die from MFT. Sorry. These ones here, absolutely fabulous. I just used the fabulous part of it. So that was just from the new release that they had. So you can see that my stamped images are die cut very nicely, and great, super clear images, easy to color in. Turned out adorable. So don't forget that there will be a giveaway for Stampoholic Nano at the end of the 6 video series. This is video number 2. Remember, you need to be a subscriber to Die Cuts and More on YouTube, and subscribe to me also on YouTube. Join the Stampoholic Fans Facebook group and like the Stampoholic Shop on Facebook. And then leave a comment on the blog post on Die Cuts and More for episode number 2. So you just need to keep commenting as we go along. Alright, hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please leave a comment, subscribe, and have a great day. Thanks, bye!